Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome to the video. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about a couple penny stocks that I'm buying right now. Of course, penny stocks are always very high risk, high reward. They could double your money very quickly or they could half it really quickly. So any investment, any trade you make with any penny stocks, OTC stocks, you got to be prepared and have that money that you're willing to lose in those stocks. There is some huge upside potential. I personally have not made many penny stock videos in the past 6 months or so, but last year when I was making penny stock videos, we did some big winners and big successes. For example, some of the winners included INKW, called that out at 0.0034. It is now at 1.9 cents. It actually hit a high of over 10 cents, so that was a 3,000% winner. Also called out Jumia Technologies, ticker symbol JMIA. This is a stock that I was big on in the past. Went on to hit a high of over $60 after calling it out at $5 and is now sitting right around $25 per share. We also call it IZEA Worldwide, ticker symbol IZEA, at $1.37, hit a high of over $6 and is now currently at $3.55. Called out Microvision, ticker symbol MVIS, at $1.50. It is now sitting at $14 and at a high recently of the high 20s. Big 5 Sporting Goods was another one, called it out at $1.98. It is now at $30 plus. Called out Zomedica at 23 cents. It is now at 85 cents and at a high of over $2. Alternate Systems, ticker symbol ALYI, called that out at 1.1 cents. Hit a 52-week high of over 15 cents. It is now currently at about 4.7 cents per share. And then we also called out AITX at 1.7 cents, and that is now currently at 8.4 cents, hitting a high of over 25 cents. And finally, the last one is Foresight Autonomous, ticker symbol FRSX. Called this one out at $1.40 last year, and it is now currently sitting at $4 after hitting a high of over $10 per share. So of course, those were a couple of the winners from last year. There are some losers along the way as well, but that's the potential that we have with these penny stocks. Huge upside if the thesis and plays do play out. So in this video, I'm going to be bringing ideas of 3 penny stocks that I think could be huge. Of course, they're going to be risky with any of these micro cap companies. All of these are under $100 million market cap, so very high risk, high reward. You got to be prepared for these stocks to be cut in half just in case. Just have that risk tolerance available and only be playing with money that you're willing to lose. But these are all plays that I found that have very favorable risk reward in my personal opinion and do have the potential to be huge runners if these plays do play out. First off, let's get into the first stock pick for this week. So the first penny stock I'm looking to play this week and I believe has huge potential is ticker symbol INCC. So the current share price is 0.0024, which is about a fourth of a penny. So first off, we can take a look at the technical chart, and as you can see, this stock is making higher lows. It's bouncing off that 50-day moving average each time. As we can see, it's tested it 3 different times and it has bounced. As of right now, it's testing it and does look strong for a bounce. This is a heavily manipulated stock as well, which we'll look at in just a second. But what this company does is, as of right now, they're close to an acquisition of Blue Plant Farms. And right now, they are expecting to complete this acquisition on May 30th, a date that I do believe will act as a catalyst and we will get a run up towards that date. So Blue Plant Farms is a CBD company. A couple products that they do have is the CBD cream, CBD coffee, CBD oil. And Blue Plant Farms is not just a nothing company. They're going on market on July 1st of 2021. And they have a distribution contract with the 90,000 member convenience store association with initial goals calling of insertion products into 5,000 convenience stores over the next 24 months. And a couple of their goals and their milestones / bonus structures for Blue Plant Farms in INCC. Year 1 is $5 million, year 2, $20 million, year 3, $36 million, and year 4, $53 million. Just a couple of those sales that they do believe that the company does have upside for. So they have that acquisition date coming up. They also recently had a 1.9 billion share reduction, so reducing that share float. And they also did recently get pink current, so that's a step up from the bottom of the OTC world. So talking about some of the manipulation that this stock has seen, so towards the end of April, we can see the percent of volume shorted. It is above 50% each of these days, a lot of these days being 70%. So it looks like right now this stock is being heavily shorted. They're trying to drive the price down, whether for them that's trying to get cheaper shares or that's they're betting against it, they're heavily shorted. So in my opinion, if this catalyst does play out and there's a big run up towards that acquisition date and towards that July date as well of their goal for distribution of the convenience stores, when those catalysts do play out, this company is going to get hype, in my personal opinion, leading into those days. Whenever this stock does start getting hype, whenever there's a lot of buying pressure and volume, there is going to be potential for a short squeeze. And in a stock that is this small, it's going to be pretty easy for this stock to move up in a big way if it does get going. And if it does move up in that big way, short's going to be forced to cover, and then we could see a big move / short squeeze from Blue Plant Farms. So for this trade, my target is going to be back to those highs around 0.0049/0.005. If we do see above that, I do think this stock has a lot more potential, but that's just going to be my first initial target. Maybe take some profits if it does get there. And my stop loss in this trade is going to be at 0.002, which acted as a previous support level. It's that psychological support level as well as being that round whole number, and also right about where that 50 moving average is at. So great risk reward on this trade. Tons of upside if the short squeeze does end up playing out. So that's the first penny stock that I believe has huge upside right now. Ticker symbol INCC. Alright, so now getting to the next penny stock I'm liking a lot right now. This next one is Capstone Companies, ticker symbol CAPC. First off, taking a look at the technical setup, we can see it has held support at 1.2, potential triple bottom and reversal if it does hold this level here at 1.2. Also is getting an engulfing candle from last Friday, so we could see a pretty nice bounce off this level. So Capstone's product are these smart mirrors. So it functions similarly to a tablet and smartphone with both touchscreen and voice interfacing, internet access, and an operating system where they're able to download apps. Some examples of what users can do with this is access voice assistants, check traffic and weather, stream entertainment, listen to music, access social media feeds, and more. So they have different models of this mirror. So they have the basic capstone mirror. They also have the full length mirror. They have the fitness mirror, smart mirror, circular mirror, and rectangular mirror. So this company is valued right at about $60 million. It's a cheaper competitor to the Lululemon mirror, and it is a very cheap valuation where it's trading at right now. And they do have a catalyst coming up of about 8 days from now. On Monday, May 17th, they're expected to report their earnings call, and this has acted as a catalyst in the past. The last earnings call that they did have made the stock go from 1.2 all the way up to 2.2 after that call. So in my opinion, this should act as another positive catalyst, and they're going to be reporting their results and estimated future guidance on this call. So as of right now, these mirrors are still in the testing phases. They're not fully rolled out yet, but they're projecting right now that by the end of May, they're expecting to have a full rollout and start shipping these products and getting actual sales from their mirrors. So in my opinion, that should act as a very positive catalyst as well. They are likely to be talking about that in the conference call on the full rollout and sales of these mirrors, what they're projecting, and how they're coming along with that progress. I do think that'll be a very, very positive catalyst. The company valuation is just so low right now. If they do show that they are getting real sales and real interest in their product, I do think we see the stock take off after the conference call. So on this trade, I'm acting on that May earnings catalyst and also the full rollout of their products towards the end of May. I do think we see this stock take off very, very soon. For this trade, my stop loss will be under that support level at 1.2. If it drops below, I'll stop out of this trade. My first target on this trade is $2, where I look to take some profits. If things do go really well, I do think this has the potential to go $3 plus. So I'll definitely be holding some no matter what, as long as it does hold above that 1.2 key support level. So with CAPC and INCC, I do believe that these two stocks have potential to go on a big run very, very soon. Could happen very quickly. And with this next stock I'm going to be talking about, it is a longer term idea. I don't believe that we'll see any move coming up very soon, just because there's no upcoming catalyst in the short term. But long term, I do believe that this stock is very undervalued, and let's get into it and why I believe this. So this next stock I'm liking a lot right now is Xfuels, ticker symbol XFLS. So this stock is currently trading for 4.2 cents. And first off, taking a look at the technical setup, we can see that this stock is in a shorter term ascending triangle. So it's making higher highs, higher lows each time, and it's testing that 0.06 resistance level. I do believe when it does get firm and breaks out above 0.06, I do think we see a breakout in this stock, and it is nearing this trendline support level. But if it does break down and does make a lower low, that's when I have my stop loss. So worst case scenario plays out at my stop loss if it drops below 3 cents. So 0.03 will be my stop loss if it drops below that level. And overall target for this trade, it's over that 6 cents level on the breakout. So what Xfuels is a sustainable oil and gas company. And shout out to @theguy870 on Twitter. He put together a full due diligence packet on this company, and I'll be using a bunch of points that he made in his due diligence packet. So what the company does is they have different products and services. The first thing that they do is they have over 100 wells, and the current production from these wells estimates to be in between 100 and 150 oil barrels per day. And using what the oil barrels are going for right now, as we're going to be using 56.72, which is the February data for this. So if we do the math and go to the lower end of what this production estimate is, so $56.72 per oil barrel times 100. So we're going to go with 100 instead of 150, doing the lower estimate of this range. So it'd be $56.72 times 100 per day. So $5,672 per day in the oil production. Multiply that by 365 days per year, and it comes out to about $2 million. So overall, 100 to 150 barrels per day, which would result in revenue in between $2 million and $3 million revenue per year, just from this small part of what the company is doing. So the company also provides the service of well servicing and abandonment, also site rehab program. They also did just receive a 1.1 million SRP contract from this. And the last thing that the company does is they do produce blue hydrogen and work a lot towards that. So their plan with this company is to achieve oil, natural gas, and hydrogen production all in one facility. And the blue hydrogen market is growing like crazy. There's an estimate out there by a research firm that by 2027, they're estimating that the blue hydrogen market is going to be worth $2.48 billion and growing at a compound annual growth rate of 14.8% per year. So the company has different revenue streams, different things that they're doing with this company. Overall, it's valued at about a $15 million market cap, and with this oil barrel production growing year by year, that is one very bullish thing that makes up 15 to 20% just in that market cap alone in revenue. And also with the company's servicing contracts that they are getting, and also working towards green energy production, they have a lot of things to get excited about this company longer term. And short term, I do believe that this stock is undervalued. The chart is set up nicely in that ascending triangle pattern, and overall, I do like the company a lot and do believe that this one is an undervalued play. So these are the 3 penny stocks I'm liking a lot right now. Of course, all these plays are going to be high risk, high reward, but I do believe that the reward potential is a lot more than the risk potential. But just always go in willing to lose money that you're investing in any penny stocks or OTC stocks. So the first one is INCC, price target of 0.005, stop loss below 0.002. Next up, CAPC, price target of $2 to $3, stop loss below 1.2. And then XFLS, price target of 0.06 plus with a stop loss if it drops below 0.03. So those are my plans with all those trades. And also this coming week, I'm also going to be posting the first video of the options portfolio, which is going to be focused on selling puts and selling covered calls, running the wheel strategy. So I'll be making a video on that later this week. That is a very lower risk / lower reward strategy, while penny stocks is obviously high risk, high reward, so diversifying for those who want the high risk, high reward to those who want the low risk, low reward, having content for both of those people. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you are interested in joining the private Discord chat, the link is down below. Every time I buy and sell a stock, I send an alert to the group. I answer any questions you have and also send out nightly watch lists. So that link is down below. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe. It does help me out a ton, and I would greatly appreciate that. Everybody, good luck in the market this week. Make sure to trade smart, and let's get rich.